Hi, so we're out here doing an install today. So a couple tips I want to give since we're out here. First of all, this wall is not loving tape, which is sometimes a bummer. So instead of putting everything up with tape, we're kind of putting it up with tape a little bit and then holding it and marking it. So we held it up here, made sure the word Woodlawn was level, the two W's really. And then we have these green lines right here, so we marked exactly where we wanted the center to be before we put it up. And then once we leveled it, we matched up those lines. And then we have a line on this other side too, and we've marked the perfect center here. So we have 3 spots where we have a dry erase mark, one on each side and one on the top. So we're gonna take it down in a second and take off the paper backing and put it back up because we just can't rely on this tape to help us level everything. So we'll show you it when it's done. All right, so I took it off from the wall, put it face down. So now I'm just taking off this paper backing. Thanks. And just because of this size, we're just gonna take it all off and put it back up. If it's a little bigger, you know, and it's multiple pieces, you definitely want to do it in a couple pieces. But okay, so we took it off, and then now Andrew and I are just gonna carefully put it back exactly where our 3 markers are and match it up exactly with this. Okay, so we very carefully moved it from the ground up to the floor and put it exactly where our little dots are, so we know everything's level. And then we kind of, anywhere there wasn't decal, we kind of got it to stick to the wall, but we didn't put the whole thing like really hard on the wall. It's kind of lightly up, and then we're gonna start from the middle here and work our way out. That's kind of the safest so that you can work out these any bubbles that there are. So I'm just starting in the middle, going out. And I can like adjust a little bit, like if I need to like pull a little bit, since the decal's not completely down right here, I can like tiny adjustments to it if I need to. So we've used our squeegee. We've got a bigger one, but everybody gets a white squeegee with their order. So we've used the squeegee and got it all smoothed out. So now we're gonna start taking off the transfer tape or masking, whatever you wanna call it. And I just kind of like to do it in pieces. So I don't wanna take this all off at the same time. So, I mean, it's tape at the end of the day. So you can just kind of like rip it and just go in the panels that you feel comfortable with. So I'm gonna do this all. Notice how I'm pulling straight down over the decal or over the other masking and not away from the ball. And straight down. And then I just keep going. So then this looks like a good size to me. It's whatever you feel comfortable with. And then once all this is off, we're gonna go through and re-squeegee carefully and just make sure everything's nice and smooth. All right, so all the masking just came off. So we're gonna go through and squeegee everything, but just kind of another tip I wanna give is if you see like a little tiny bubble somewhere, just the warmth of your hand is good to just go through right after you apply it and like work out just a little tiny bubble. But we're pretty clear here, no bubbles. Everything looks great.